Hi, and welcome back to Purple Collar Life. Well, I knew this day was coming. I actually just got home from work. I worked late tonight, got home, and I thought, I want to get the zero turn out. The grass is starting to grow a little bit. There's a couple high spots I'd like to get cut down, and then probably this weekend I'll need to mow. But I thought last year the battery was getting pretty weak, and there were actually a couple times I had to jump the battery for the zero turn here. I think it's probably lived its useful life. This zero turn is now 4 years old. This will be our 4th summer of mowing with the zero turn mower. And no complaints about the zero turn, and this is the first thing we've ever had to do to it. We're going to go ahead, and today's video will be about removing and replacing the battery in our Toro TimeCutter. The battery is located underneath the seats. On my TimeCutter, there is nothing that keeps the seat from slamming down. I know some may have like a cable or a cord that you can connect. Mine does not have that. You just have to let it fold all the way forward. Go ahead and take that rubber boot off of the positive terminal. This will give us a chance to clean that all out anyway. We're going to go ahead and remove the positive and the negative terminals so that we can get this battery off of here. Now, I wasn't sure exactly what size I would need, so I brought out multiple wrenches. I always recommend these gear wrenches. They are ratcheting on one end, open-ended on the other end. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link to these down below. I'm going to go ahead and take the negative off first. There's a washer and a bolt. I'm going to keep all of this together. It uses a plastic wing nut. Toro has made it really easy for us here with that plastic wing nut and a black cable, so we know that that's the negative. Looks like 7/16 is the size of our nut on the positive side. Do the same thing, keep that together. This battery is held in just by a bungee cord, so one little unhook on that side. We'll set this up out of the way, and our battery is loose. So here is our battery. It's got some information on the top of it. It is a number 140-2076, 230 cold cranking amps. It's your basic battery. So I have a couple tools here we're going to take a look at. I'll put links to these down below also. This is a battery tester. You can go to, a Napa or an auto parts store, and a lot of times they'll test your battery for free. It's kind of nice. These aren't that expensive to just get one for your own home. I'll show you how it works. Now, this battery has been sitting in the zero turn the entire winter, so I like to test it two ways. First, just how it was sitting, and then another item I'll put an Amazon affiliate link to is just a basic battery charger. So I'll charge this up overnight, give it a good charge, and then test it again in the morning. But how the battery tester works, you can see on this side there is the positive side and the negative side. So we're going to go ahead and hook the red one up to the positive and the black one up to the negative. And you can see it says if we were a 6-volt battery, we'd be in good shape. We should be up in here. 200 cold cranking amps is at the bottom of the 12-volt side. That's where we should be. And then we hit this button. It tests it. And if it would drop from here to bad, we know the battery is bad. We obviously know this one is probably bad, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We're going to go ahead and throw it on the charger. By the way, if you don't have a side-by-side, I use mine as a work table all the time. But we're going to put the charger on here. I'll pull this into the building overnight. We'll let it charge overnight, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. This battery charger has 2 modes, manual and automatic. I usually run it in automatic. You can see here the display. Right now it's showing charged, but that charge complete light is not on. So I'm going to show you what happens. So when I unplug, now watch when I plug this back in, watch this gauge. Went up just for a second. If I wiggle my contacts just to make sure my contacts are good on the battery, positive and negative, I'm still getting no movement up towards charging. Now typically that means this battery is not even chargeable. I do have another thing I want to test just to make sure. So we're going to unplug, disconnect this battery charger. So we've had now a couple clues that the battery's dead. One, it wouldn't start the zero turn. Two, it shows is dead on the basic battery tester. Now we're going to try, we have another one. This is just a trickle charger. And sometimes this trickle charge does a little bit better job of charging up a mostly dead battery. So we're going to hook it up the same way. Negative on the negative side. Positive on the positive side. We'll put this right here where we can see it on camera. What should happen is that this middle light should come on, indicating that it's charging. So to see which side the wide prong is. Okay, we're showing that we're plugged in, and there's the charging indicator. So it's going to try at 1.5 amps to trickle charge this battery. So like I said, I will put Amazon affiliate link to a regular, larger battery charger, a trickle charger, battery tester, and I bet I can even find this battery, at least the one the right size, on Amazon. If so, I'll put Amazon affiliate links to all those down below. If you are in need of any of these, we'd appreciate if you'd use those Amazon affiliate links to click through and make the purchase. That lets Amazon know that we sent you to the site, and they give us a little bit of commission to help out the channel. See, we've still got our yellow light here. We are not up into the fully charged battery, but I am on my way to work. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, so I don't have time to let it charge any further if I want to get that replacement today. Go ahead and put it on the tester here. See how it works out. Okay, you can see we are at the OK range, about 14 volts. Now to test this, you want to turn the switch on. We want to push this switch to the on position to load it. It says to hold it for a maximum of 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that actually stayed within the 200 cold cranking amp, just very close to the week. So we could probably milk another summer maybe out of this battery, but I don't want to mess with having to hit it with the charger or jump it, you know, after a cold night. It's been on that charger now for a while, so we're going to go ahead and take it in, replace it so that we don't have to mess with it for a couple years. Well, we did get a new battery. We ended up going to Rural King. They had the same battery at Tractor Supply. Rural King prices were like $27.99, and for this one, which is the sealed, it was $33.99, I believe. You have to make sure you get the one with the positive on the correct side. There were some that were backwards, so we found one with the positive on the right side. The Tractor Supply version was about 50 bucks. So these were, you know, a little bit more than half the price of the Tractor Supply version. This is a U1L CT 300 cold cranking amps, 360 cranking amps. Does fit perfectly right in place. The post of the previous battery was able to handle this carriage bolt for the negative. This post does not have that carriage bolt knockout, so we'll give it a try here, but I also brought regular bolts and nuts for just in case. So that will still go in there. I just wonder if we can make it tight enough. Oh yeah, that's going to be plenty tight enough. So then for the positive, I should have brought a second 7/16 out for tightening it. I grabbed a crescent wrench and we got that good and tight. Put the rubber cover back over that positive terminal. Then here is our bungee cord that holds the battery in place. Just kind of keeps it from vibrating out. Put our seat back down. This same front tire I have patched and refilled. If you guys have ideas for a solution, I'd love to hear them. Maximum of 28 PSI. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link to this rigid, small, compact air compressor. Perfect for coming out here to the building without turning on the big air compressor, and easy to if you have a flat in the woods with a tractor, or if you're mowing with a zero turn away from the house or the four-wheeler, easy to use this to fill up a tire. See, the side-by-side tire is a little low. We might as well hit it with some air while we've got the rigid here. Okay, new battery, tires filled up, choke, full throttle.